All right, peace, man. Had to do my blog before I lay down for the night, man. And I was like, how I'm losing my love to hoop, man. Like, I'm old, man. I'll be 41 in August, but the last few times, man, it's like I go out here and I'm like, man, when it's time to play, I'm like, man, I'll be during the work day or I'm doing something else, and I'm like, man, I gotta go to this fucking game. And I'm like, damn, bro. I just think about it now. It's just cardio and shit. And it's like, damn, it's just I done lost my passion for this shit, man. I'm in a transitional stage in my life and shit. Like when I first started, my whole purpose was I said, I think highly and shit. So I'll be like, man, I'm gonna do this rejuvenate procedure, see if I regain my ability or a little bit of my explosiveness and shit. And I might try out. Lord, sky's the limit. I might try out overseas or some shit. I mean, I ain't good enough to do that shit. I can't even. I tried to run with some semi-pro dudes. I couldn't even run without being dead tired and out of breath and shit. So it is what it is. But you think high and then you shoot for the stars. If you miss, so be it. At least you thought in that manner. But it ain't gonna happen though. But I keep hooping and shit. But sometimes it's just it's just getting that motivation. I remember when I was young, man, I'd be at work when I was in the military, man. I'd be at work, man, and I couldn't wait to wait. I'd be at work. I'm like, man, we got a game. We got a game Tuesday, Thursday. I have the days that got the intramural game. Tuesday, Thursday. Oh shit, we got this weekend. We got base game. We got base league. Damn, it's like now it's like I'd be like, oh shit, we got a game. Oh shit. I was well, fuck it. I need to at least get my ass out here so I won't be fucking. I'm like 280 and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I will be some big 350-pound Gilbert Brown looking motherfucker and shit. Old boy who used to play for the Packers. Like today, my team, the Royals, in the Intramural League of Virginia Beach, we lost. We lost by 3, I think, in a little playoff and shit. And man, I already played like 12 minutes. I played 8 in the first half and like 5 or something in the second half. I didn't even really want to play, bro. I got out there just to give some dudes a breathing and shit. But that's why I know it's just, man, it was a competitive game. But it's just, man, I'd be like, man, fuck. I got to get out here and like my body sometimes don't be reacting. But the shit that's so funny is, it was 2 dudes, man. One of the dudes, I mean, he like one of them tall, them high jumping dudes. He ain't got a lot of skill, but I seen him play. He a big dude. He can jump. He can jump pretty high. He can get up there. But I seen him over there as a player. I had got the ball, and I got to gather myself because I can't jump. So I'm pretty much just long. I'm just lanky. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just lanky. So I got to gather myself. But sometimes I get my shot blocked because I can't really explode. And the dude was like, oh, he always pushing off. I'm like, my man, I'm 40 years old, bro, with 3 knee procedures, bro. 3 knee surgeries and an invasive procedure to even make my leg bend. I'm not that good, man. Niggas still be crying about some shit. And when you hear shit, I'm just over that shit. I'm over that shit at this point in my life. Just hearing that shit, I'll be like, it's annoying. I'm saying it's annoying to me at this point. Like, and then it was some dude, another dude that was talking. He alright, he a decent player. He got some skills, got a nice little handle in him and all that. He cool. But he was talking about we play D3. He over on the bench and he like, everybody in the D2 league would have blown out. It wouldn't even be close. And I'm like, my nigga, I played D2. I played D2 about a year or so ago. We was alright. It was some competitive games and shit, but they alright, man. I mean, they cool. It's just like, I mean, that's just hearing this shit. I'm just over this shit at this point, man. I'll be hearing that shit. I'll be annoyed, man. And it's like, hold up. Let, let me take a pause real quick, man. Take a piss. Like, man, I stopped playing. So, all right. All right, so, peace. I'm back. But yeah, and I was just like, man, I'm tired of hearing this shit, bro. I'm like, first off, most of these dudes, I don't know, they probably in their mid-20s to early 30s. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't probably had this. They had the trauma, the traumatic shit in their body. I got degenerative patella, man, where like it feels like the patella don't go into my leg no more, and it made my whole quad shrink. So I was running with one leg. I'm grateful to the Most High, the gracious Lord, man, the gracious and merciful Lord, that I can just get up and down the court and run and get some cardio in and compete decently. You know, I have some and just put my body out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that. If I could do that for a few more years and just you know what I'm saying, give myself some exercise, it's cool. I'm not out here trying to compete with y'all. Y'all not. I'm not good. So you know it is what it is. You know. Even when I play, my leg doesn't bend. I shot one. I shot today in a game. I took like a mid-range jump shot. The shit like crashed on the backboard, and I'll be like, most of the time it does that because it hit the backboard hard as a bitch. Because it takes a minute for my legs to warm up, man. Like so, they have to bend, and a little bit of bend that it gets, the little bit of bend that it gets, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, so like it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, it's like when I was younger, man, all this shit that these dudes was doing, that shit, they alright, man. But I'd have give these, I'd have give these niggas work, man. That ain't no cap. It's just they cool, man. You know, it'll be some good competition. It wasn't like, but I was gonna give you work. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna give you work, man. Everything these dudes do, I was doing, and you know what I'm saying? I could literally like get that bitch off the glass and go coast to coast, man, and bang that shit like burn, like B Diddy or some shit, or even Barkley in the day and shit. Cause I was chubby and shit, so I could still get that bitch and bang that bitch like Barkley or B Diddy off the coast to coast. I don't even see no bigs doing that where they get the rebound, go coast to coast and slam that motherfucker and shit. Like real talk, man, ain't nothing. And I wasn't in the gym like that. I'll be partying. But I said if I wasn't in the field, especially in North Dakota, if I wasn't in the field, I was out in Canada. So I was, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't in the gym working out, bench pressing and leg pressing. I wasn't doing all that shit. And like, but most importantly, man, what I'm mostly proud of, man, it is everywhere I went, dog. We won. We won. That's going back to high school. And you know what I'm saying? I've had my disappointments, like, but in high school or even grade school, even though I didn't play much, seventh to eighth grade, we went to the finals. And in high school we went 17-6. the the 2 years before that, I sophomore and junior year, I think it was 500 my junior. I didn't play. I didn't play the 3 years because my mom wouldn't let me play because my grades was fucked up. But my senior year, I played, and one of the most proudest moments and shit. That's like we went 17-6, but the first half of the year we struggled. The first half of the year we struggled, and then it's an article and shit. I think we went to the I forgot that shit, the Merrimack Classic or something. I forgot. It's an article with that shit where they was told we played, and the coach, the dude Harris, was talking about how we not together and all that shit. I got benched the first half of the season. I was so nervous when I played. I got benched, and I didn't get back into the lineup to sit down there in January sometime. I was like, or maybe before, right about Christmas time. Right about Christmas time, January, man. I think I started like showing signs and shit, and then our center or something, my man, John, I think he got suspended or something because he was arguing and shit. And then I got back in the lineup, and after that, we went on a little run and shit, and I'm like, that's what I'm mostly proud of and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then every base that I ever went to, we won. Like North Dakota, I don't think we got to a championship game, but we made to the semifinals or some shit like that. And North Dakota was some good ass ball. And I ain't gonna front. The first year we was there, we got our ass handed to us because you 18. Most of us we first got there on them services teams. We was all young, so you playing against dudes 25, 26, grown men. Some dudes 28, grown ass men, grown bodies developed and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that, we got our ass handed to us and shit. Even when we used to play pickup, we used to get wazazoo. But after a couple years, motherfuckers started growing up, getting stronger and shit. Niggas started housing motherfuckers. I literally, would take motherfuckers. I'll get that bitch off the rim and go coast to coast and shit. And I could finish with authority. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. But most of or in the block, like I see dudes in the block. I see some dudes who got some decent moves. Man, I had, you know what I'm saying, drop step left, drop step right hand. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you push me off the block, I make the little jump shot. All that shit in the game, dog. So I'm like, man, but like, motherfucker be talking shit, and I'm like, I'm 40 years old, bro. I'm like, and really, to be honest with you, man, nobody used to talk shit to me. Only thing niggas could say to me was he pigeon-toed, all that goofy ass pussy. You know what I'm saying? That bitch made shit, stupid shit that don't hold no real weight and all that. You know, but like I said, the most important thing is everywhere I went, I won, man. Korea championship game, Virginia. Top 4 seed. Then the next year we went to the championship game, and we should have pulled that out regardless if we was missing people or not. You know what I'm saying? We should have won, but either regardless, still got there. You know what I'm saying? We won one of the pre. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just came out of nowhere. That's my most proudful moment, man. Before I had my, you know what I'm saying? All that shit before I tore my MCL and my ACL up. So that's what I'll be just like. I hear these dudes talking. I'm like, my man, hey, you supposed to beast me, man. I'm old, man. I just be out there just to help them dudes out. And I just come, and I tell everybody that shit. I just hop on the free agent team because I just be trying to just get my cardio on, man. That's pretty much it. I just come to play just to get my run in, and I'm out, man. Like shit, I'd rather just chill. I got a homeboy about 6'5". I told the dudes on my team now I got a dude that's like 6'5", 6'6". My man D. I told them to come through. They didn't reply and shit. They give somebody an extra body and all that. So I was like, but my bad, I'm scrambling my words. But that's the biggest thing I'm mostly proud of, man, that I could just that I was a winning basketball player. And even now, when I coach the youngins and shit, when I'm watching the game, I can see all the experience and shit. Cause I'm a basketball fanatic. Even I'm playing it or I'm watching it, I always think the game. So I was around some real good coaches from junior high to high school and shit. I didn't play college, but that's another thing. Like it was dudes that was official dudes that was nice. They either played in school and it was like, damn, I'm surprised you didn't play in school. I said, nah, I was a fuck up, man. I couldn't even if I wanted to try out for all Air Force, I wouldn't have been able to do it because I didn't have the ratings and shit. I think your EPRs had to be like fives and I was an introvert, so I wasn't trying to do all that volunteering and all that stuff. When I was young, I was very, very shy. And it was just my upbringing and all that shit. It's something that I've gotten over the years, but I used to be a very shy person, so an introvert person. That's why I like it was when the Lord brought that girl, that chick or that woman in my life. I kind of understood what it was about, but I didn't recognize it until I became more in tune with the Most High and shit. I was like, damn, that's why I said it was. I regretted that situation and shit. But it was like, but it's some people that can understand me and shit. Our commander in North Dakota, he was a beast too. That boy, that man got busy. He played like Dave Cowens and shit, a beast down in that block. Like Big Dave, he played for the Boston Celtics. That's what Jansen reminded me of. And Will Hoop. That's what saved me then, because we had a cool relationship and shit. And he understood who I was. He knew I was introverted and shit. I was kind of to myself or whatever. But when I played ball, like that's how I kind of escaped shit. So it was like, even when I was younger, I was very shy. But when I'm on the court, that's my safe haven and shit. And we have a certain play where this dude was so fast too. We'll do the whole. I might get the rebound. I know he hustling down to the other end. I throw that Steph Curry 2-hand chest pass or that James Harden, how they used to get that bitch out. I hit that motherfucker right in stride, boy. Lay up, get it to the post where he at. Boom, he bang you down there. He was a monster too, man. Salute to that man. Salute to him, man. He could hoop, man. You know what I'm saying? He could hoop. I'm what you call I'm a winning player. I personally never gave no fuck about if I scored 20, if I got 10 rebounds, if I got 10 assists. Don't mean nothing to me, man. If I gotta play defense, try to play defense, bro. I could guard every position, dog. I remember we were playing in the championship game at 05. They used to try to switch me on it was a little dude named Gaines. He was nice. They'll try to switch me. They'll try to do the pick and roll with dude until he could get by me. I'm like, nah, son. I was like, no. Nigga. I was saying, bigs, little dudes, big guys, little guys. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, all that shit, all of them, man. But, you know what I'm saying? But that dude was nice, though. He was a little dude. But yeah, nice. But yeah, I'm just reminiscing with shit. But like back to it, it's like to finish it off. I mean, I'm losing my passion, man, to play and shit. I don't even get inspired to hoop no more. It's like when I just know I got to get my exercise in, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to get this exercise in. Same way when it's time to go lift. Even though I haven't lifted in like a week and a half, man. When it's time to go lift, I'm like, all right, I got to go lift. Oh, Lord. Time to go lift. That's how I be feeling this shit. That's how, now it's like basketball, it never was like that. I'll be like at work, ready. Like I'll be looking forward Tuesday, Thursday, whatever, Wednesday, Friday, whatever it was. We had games on Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Whatever the days is, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's time. Not no more. I do not be looking forward. I got a game next Friday. I bet next Friday I'll be, whatever I'm doing next Friday prior to the game, I'm like, ah, shit, we got a game today. But that's it, man. I'm out. Peace, man.